I now recognize myself for an opening statement. It's been a year since Vladimir Putin launched his unprovoked war of aggression in Ukraine. And in response, Europe has provided significant aid, but must continue to do more to keep the government of Ukraine from defaulting and ensure it's able to prosecute the war. Additionally, Congress has also provided a significant amount of assistance to Ukraine to ensure Putin's aggression is stopped at Ukraine's border and that a NATO ally is not next. I've supported U.S. assistance because a victory by Putin in Ukraine would further embolden Americans' adversaries, from Chairman Xi in Beijing to the Ayatollah in Tehran to Kim Jong-un in North Korea. However, it's imperative that the American people know about the existing accountability mechanisms, including third-party monitors such as Deloitte and the robust oversight being conducted by Congress, and in particular this committee. When Republicans took the majority, we made it very clear that accountability will be paramount to continued assistance in Ukraine. This is just the first of many hearings and briefings I will hold to ensure the assistance we are providing is being used as intended. Of the $113 billion appropriated across 4 supplementals, approximately 60% is going to American troops, American workers, and to modernizing American stockpiles. In fact, only 20% of the funding is going directly to the Ukrainian government in the form of direct budgetary assistance. As required by law, these funds are only dispersed to Ukraine following verification that the money is spent on approved items and activities. All funds are also subjected to external third-party monitoring by Deloitte. They are conducting randomized spot checks to verify the use of this assistance. Additionally, they are working with Ukraine's Ministry of Finance to review its monitoring, transparency, verification, and procedures. Today, we have the opportunity to question the independent inspectors generals from the Department of State, USAID, and the Department of Defense. This is the first time all 3 of you have appeared together before any committee to discuss your oversight role in the 64 planned and ongoing audits and reviews of U.S. assistance to Ukraine. Your work is a critical component to ensure that Congress is being good stewards of the taxpayers' money. And it's necessary to prevent waste, fraud, or abuse, and if need be, investigate and resolve any incidents. Congress has also been exercising oversight. Through the passage of several bills, we have ensured that there have been 39 accountability provisions passed into law. And since day one as chairman of this committee, I've been actively exercising my constitutionally guaranteed responsibility to pursue stringent oversight as well. My first committee meeting was a classified briefing on the U.S. response to Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine. And last month, I led a congressional delegation to Ukraine and Poland to conduct in-person oversight of U.S. aid to Ukraine. I saw firsthand the process is working and delivered a clear message not only to our embassy team, but also to President Zelensky about the importance of U.S. aid to be spent appropriately to guarantee continued support. In short, every dollar counts. The Biden administration should expect this committee to continue to be vigilant in demanding transparency and accountability for U.S. assistance to Ukraine. To be clear, I do not conduct this oversight to undermine or question the importance of support for Ukraine, but rather to the contrary. Oversight should incentivize the administration in Ukraine to use funds from Congress with the highest degree of efficiency and effectiveness. And while there is strong bipartisan support on this committee and in Congress for the continued support of Ukraine, transparency and accountability are critical to ensure the aid we are providing is being used as intended and it advances U.S. national security interest. The American taxpayer wants and deserves accountability. They want to and deserve to know where their money is going. And in closing, I just want to say, as I met with all 3 of you, as the first supplemental was passed, I know speaking with the State Department, with Samantha Powers at USAID, with the Department of Defense, with our ambassador to Ukraine, I stressed to them the importance of putting mechanisms early in place from day one to ensure we had accountability in place. And I think we're going to hear from you that how that has been working. It's always better to be in right at the beginning rather than later on when something wrong has happened. So I really appreciate you being here today, and I look forward to your testimony. And with that, I recognize the ranking member.